Hey everybody, this is Leon, and today I'm going to show you portals and lenses according to the XR Fragments specification. So XR Fragments is a spec to basically serve your 3D models. And it's very easy. You can just do it in your own 3D editor by just adding some links and optionally adding some tags. That's it. That's how easy it is. You don't need any complicated tools like Unity, Unreal, or all these things. You don't need to learn to program, actually. So, what is a lens? So, let me stand a bit closer. Now you can see that certain objects, this text, is only rendered inside the portal. And this is the power of lenses. It allows you to create very clean XR scenes. So you don't have to sort of annotate everything which clutters up the scene. You can just put it inside of a portal. You can check the docs on how to do it. It's very easy. I'm not gonna go in there, but it's basically you need a flat plane with an SRC object or some nested children objects like this text. So how about we're gonna teleport to world 1? We can do it with this. If I would use the VR controller, I can actually point it to there and then teleport there. But I'm not going to do that. I am going to press this button. And just to show you that you can also use this on your mobile, smartphone, desktop browser, what have you. And you can use the back and forward button also of your mobile phone or your desktop browser. So this is how cross-device XR Fragments is. It's cross-file format, it's cross-device, it's cross-protocol. So it's very, very universal, which allows for enormous interoperability. I'm gonna click it. Okay, boom. We teleport down here. If I press the back button, boom, I'm back where I started. So if I press the forward button, I'm back where I teleported. So this is really, really cool stuff. Imagine how much worlds and how fast you can, travel through all kinds of worlds, not only on your own, in your own 3D model, but also of friends or on other servers. Man, it's really, really powerful stuff. So this is sort of an informational scene here. It basically shows you the 3 metadata primitives. SRC, here you can see if you stand inside this circle, it will play a certain part of an MP3. The SRC is also used here. The href is also a significant metadata primitive. To click and surf on stuff, or to point at stuff, or to filter stuff. Let me filter some stuff here. Boom. So pointing, for example, cube. The name of this object is cube. So if you click it, you can see that everything what is cube-ish or tagged with cube or named cube, it will be sort of shown in the scene. You can also toggle stuff with these hrefs. For example, if you have a certain preset of, objects which should not be shown in VR, for example, only in AR, you should have like pass-through mode, then you can just toggle them with the minus. Okay, so there's too much to go into right now, but I'm just gonna not gonna show you the video player. I'm not gonna show you that you should press play to play these spatial. What? You know what? I'm just gonna press it.
Let's start with the
Okay.
href. The hrefs are clickable objects which immersive content creators. XR Fragments is basically two things, or reuse already existing content of the current scene.
So just to make it clear, that was not me talking, that was actually me talking inside the MP3. So this is a very cool way actually to create spatial podcasts, to basically, you know, put certain podcast segments into certain locations spatially, and perhaps show some related objects, videos, images. Imagine what kind of rich experience that would allow. It's pretty cool stuff. Anyways, let's go to the portals. Let me press stop here. As you can see, there is actually two portals here. Let me look at it from a distance. You know what? Let's go. Let's watch it from this cube here, the NLNet cube. So this is much. You know what? Let's go up. Let's go even further. Okay, so now we have some really good overview here. Well, it's a bit too far actually. Let's go back. Just a side note, XR Fragments, the spec also detects walkable meshes, walkable planes. Basically, if it has no material, then it's a collision mesh. Very easy. You don't have to program anything. It's so easy. Anyway, so here we have where is it? Okay, here we have an external portal. We have a flat plane with an SRC, which makes it a sort of portal projection of this remote file. And the href basically hints where we should teleport to inside that file once we click it, or in VR, we can also walk into it. So the other one here is actually a portal to another place inside this file, which is already loaded, this scene. And the href basically, tells where to teleport to inside that, inside that world too. Anyways, let's go down. Let's walk in there. And again, this you can just also click it on your phone or in VR if you're standing from very far. We can just stand in front of it, boom. I just walked through it. You saw a small flash, which means, and a small sound. I'm going to add that so that you have a sort of feedback that you teleported. So here's another info scene. If we go here, you can see, let's go a bit closer. No. Yeah, here you can see we have another portal here. Flat object with an SRC pointing to another object in the same scene, and an href to basically hint that if we interact with this portal, then teleport us our position to world 3. So I'm going to stand in front of it. I could click it, and now I'm going to walk into it, and boom, we're inside this other world in, basically the same file. We're still in our file. So you can have, I don't know, you can have hundreds of worlds inside one file and, teleport from here to there. You could have a whole library. You could fit it, in one file. And to be honest, like everything you see here, it's like maybe 1 or 2 megabytes, this GLTF file. You can use it with your FBX models, USDC. You can surf from a GLTF to a FBX to an OBG to a Collada. This is how cross-device, cross-file format, and cross-protocol this all is. So here's some things you should definitely check out if you haven't already. So ActivityPub, RSS, Matrix, these are basically, these standards, the technologies which basically bring information to you instead of, so these products are also cool, but, ultimately what they want to bring to you is ads and products. If you check out the big picture, then basically things like ActivityPub, Matrix, remote storage, there is a universe. It's called the Fediverse, which has all kinds of similar services without the ads. You can even host it yourself. and everything is so connected that you don't even have to sign in on all these different services to follow stuff. It's, again, I really want to stress, it's basically information coming to you and not you having to go to these websites over and over again. Also, by the way, since I'm plugging this, also check out Delta Chat. It's really like the email you never had and the WhatsApp you never had. It's really awesome. All right, so I'm gonna, do some more videos on this. Let's go to this last portal here. Um, as you can see, it's black. This is basically where we started. It's black because this is basically a lens inside a portal, which maybe this lens would even show a portal in the lens. So you have a portal. You have a portal in a lens in a portal. So as you can imagine, the spec currently limits it to one recursive iteration of rendering, because obviously you cannot render infinitely into these portals. Who knows? As hardware evolves, we can sort of bump up the limitation from 1 to maybe 3 iterations. Or maybe there are some very, very advanced. Well, actually, I I'm really not good at 3D programming, so there are probably some proper 3D developers who already figured this out, how to do this properly. But for now, this demo viewer doesn't have like infinite recursions. P.S. If there's any 3D developer who can sort of like do this, you're super welcome to sort of fiddle with the code. It's super easy because, I wrote it and I'm not an expert. So let's go into this portal and boom, we're back. We're back where we started. All right, so I hope you like this video, and please make sure that you check out the website xrfragments.org. There's much more, and the good part of it is, it's very easy. You don't have to program. You don't have to do anything. You can just simply use your current models, 3D models, your current 3D editor, and, worst case, you just enter some links and you enter some tags in your 3D editor to sort of make the experience even better on all devices. All right, see you in the next video. Cheers.